Hey, what's up? It's your boy Serrano. Hope all is well. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy A36 5G. This is a smartphone that I've been trying to get my hands on for quite some time, considering that I had the older A34. I didn't get the A35 because I felt like this one was really nice. It gave you 4 years of OS updates, 5 years of security patches, really good cameras, really beautiful AMOLED display. Still to this day, this phone is still amazing, but I kind of wanted to check out what Samsung was up to in 2025, considering that this phone was, I had this phone for pretty much over 2 years now, and I still really enjoy using it. I still think this phone has a lot to offer, but you know, it's time to take a look at the Samsung Galaxy A36 5G compared to the A34. So we're going to compare those in another video, but I first want to take a look at this one. It's offering some really good specs on the website. So, you know, Snapdragon 6 Gen 3, 5000 milliampere hour battery, depending on which version you get, 6 to 12 gigabytes of RAM. We actually get a pretty good display on here. It's going to give you a Super AMOLED panel, 6.7 inches with Corning Gorilla Glass Victus Plus. So this is going to be a solid device. Bluetooth 5.4 is on board, and you know, it's IP67 water rated. So let's go ahead and get it out of the box. I'm going to go ahead and cut open the packaging real fast, kind of see what this one is going to be looking like. So I'm pretty excited about this one. Alright, so the box, I just opened it. Here inside the box, you can actually see I have the black color. So if you actually paid the higher price point, you can get the 256 model. This is the 128 model, so it was a little more affordable. So yeah, you can see it comes in A36 5G on the front. It gives you the information right there. It does have some pull tabs that we can just pop open on the phone, and it comes in this nice slim box, so it doesn't look like we're gonna get a charger or a wall brick, but we do get probably the you know, the Type-C cable. So let's go ahead and peel the peel tabs from here. Okay, so that one cut early. Let's see if we can get it on this time. This time I'm gonna do it slow. Okay, so that time it didn't go all the way through either, so I'm gonna follow it up with the knife because it didn't go all the way through. But yeah, in this video I kind of just wanted to do the unboxing and give you an overall walk around when it comes to walkthrough on this device. So let's do the other side. Okay, that time it went all the way across. Let's go ahead and take it out of the box now. Alright, so the phone is actually up top. Let me show you what it looks like on this camera. I'm going to put it down for a second, and it looks like real glass. It kind of feels like plastic though. So yeah, let's take a look at what comes inside on this side. So we have your SIM remover tool right here. And it shows the cutout of the camera on the packaging, so that's kind of cool that it has that. You do get your terms and conditions with the quick guide, and then also like volume control capability right here. So like I said before, it's going to be 5G, compatible with Bluetooth 5.4 on here as well. So that's going to be pretty solid. Taking this out, you get your Type-C cable as well inside of the deal, and then that's pretty much everything that comes included. So that's everything that it comes packaged with. Obviously this is going to be a solid smartphone for around $400, so I'm pretty excited right now. Let's compare the size of this one to the size of the A34. When it comes to height, it's very similar. It doesn't even look that much taller. If it's not, it's probably identical in height. But you can see the cameras are much different. This time it's framed, but like before it didn't have a frame. Now it has a frame around it, and the discs are now, instead of looking like a telephone, instead of looking like a street light, it looks more like a, I don't know, it just looks more uniform. So yeah, that's pretty much the camera comparison. Like when it comes to the look and everything like that. I'm going to take these stickers off, and then there's a sticker on the front that we can peel off. Okay, that was pretty satisfying actually. And so yeah, this is the display. I want to go ahead and give this guy some juice and kind of show you what we're dealing with right here. So it does have a Super AMOLED panel. The side actually feels like metal this time around, and it has like flat corners, so it could actually stand up on its own. Let me see. So you can see it's flat, so it's able to stand up on its own. It says Samsung Galaxy right here, you know, on the front. So I'm trying to see if this is coming out with Android 15 right out of the box. It should come out with Android 15 right out of the box, but we do get 45 watts fast charging on this one. We also do have, you know, that means it's going to charge 66% in 30 minutes and 100% in 68 minutes. And so yeah, that's pretty good when it comes to the specs. And then as far as the cameras on board, you're actually getting the 50 megapixel on this as well, and the 8 megapixel, 5 megapixel macro. So you get the ultra wide, and then you also get the 12 megapixel. So this can record in 4K. Let's hit start and check this out. So right here you can see it starting up. It says review for your review. You know, so obviously let me pause this part because I think the video is going to stop because I'm using a Samsung camera here and right here. So it's probably going to stop at this part, because once you actually get to this part, it's going to ask you to transfer your data, and that's when it's going to connect to my cameras. So let me just pause this part real fast. All right, so yeah, now we're at the Wi-Fi screen. I just skipped the part where it asks you to transfer your data, because that part always stops the video, because it thinks that I'm setting up the phone on my other Samsung. So right here it's just asking for the Wi-Fi availability on here. Let me just see if I can skip this part, and we'll connect right after. Actually, I already hit it, so I might as well. Wow, the haptics on this feel very premium. I really like the premium haptic feedback on this. Very thin when it comes to the side. So obviously you get your dual microphones on top. So you actually get 2 microphones on the top this time, which is kind of crazy. It's going to give you better, superior sound. No headphone jack on this one, just like the A34. You have your speakers, your dual speakers on dual microphones on the bottom, Type-C, expansion of the storage on the bottom. I kind of want to open this up with another pin, not the one that came out the box, but I had one laying right in front of me, so I figured I would go ahead and open it up. So you get your SIM support. There's no expansion on the storage with this one. It's just for the nano SIM. And let's go ahead and take a look at this. So you want to set up your network, set up later in settings, and then it just says getting your phone ready. So I have about 52% of battery. And this should take a little bit of time. So we also do have our, on the side, our power button. It's going to turn it off and on. You can hear the buttons. That sounds really good. Wow, I love the sound of the buttons. It just has a really nice premium click to it. That clicks it sounds really good. You could also copy your data. Let's go ahead, don't copy. It's checking the info on this one, and so once it gets booted up, it's going to ask you to log into your Google, and you can go ahead and skip this part. So this is basically just the unboxing, but we have facial ID, fingerprint, we have a pattern, password, or PIN option. Let's go ahead and skip this. Actually go back. Let's do fingerprint. Fingerprint and PIN. So it's going to ask you to do a PIN number. Just choose something you can remember, because if you forget that, you're going to be locked out and you're going to be SOL. So yeah, I definitely think that you should do something you could remember. It says PIN set as a screen. PIN set as a screen lock. So let's skip that. Skip protecting your phone. Wait, go back. Let's just do that. Fingerprint, continue. And then register. So you can see we do get the in-display fingerprint right here. What I like to do is set it up with a lot of different fingers. So I do my thumb for the first time. I do my thumb, and then it's gonna ask you to press outside the circle for the other fingers. So that's 100%. I'm gonna add my pointer finger. I always add my pointer finger just so that when it's laying flat, I could just touch it with my pointer. And I'm touching it right now while it's flat, and it is rocking a little bit on the table. So I just wanted to mention that it will kind of rock a little bit when you're pressing it while it's on the table. And then the other thing I do is I do my other finger, which is my pointer, and I don't worry about the other. My pointer on the other side. So both pointers and then a thumb. So let's do the left hand. I'm gonna do the thumb. I mean the pointer on, actually the thumb on this side. My bad. So yeah, got all three fingers set up. You could actually do the pointer on the other hand, but I'm just gonna do these three fingers. This is how I like to set up my phones for fingerprint unlock. And then you can do your face. It's optional, but you could do that as well if you so desire. So the haptics feel really good. Every time you hit it, you feel a little vibration. And then it says continue, show animations when unlocking. You can say yes. Fingerprint always on. Scan your fingerprint even when the screen is off. Fingerprint unlock, and then let's hit continue. Then you can access your Face ID on this device, and it says it's getting it ready. So you can see right around the phone it has very minimal borders, so I think that's pretty cool. We could set this up later. Skip. It's gonna ask you to set up your or optional, all your options right here. You could skip this, add more, agree, and so it's gonna ask you what state you're in. You can choose another state, other state, and then hit OK. You have your light and you have your dark mode on this. Let's just do dark mode because that's the way I'm going to be using it when I'm using this device. So it says you're all set up. You can see right here. Let's get the glare off. And then it says go to your home. So this is the punch hole on the front. Looks really good. On the A34 it had like a U drop. It had like a little U drop. So this time it has the punch hole. I really like the punch hole versus the U drop that it had before. So we have some widgets that they put on here automatically. I swiped down and it gave me my notifications and quick settings. That's how Samsung, I guess, is doing it. So they have the controls on the right hand side. A lot of other phones are doing it like this too. So you have your brightness and you have your music, and I actually like it like that when it's separated. And when you swipe to the left hand side, then you can actually get the notifications there. So pretty cool stuff. You could also hit the edit button right here, and then it has the option to do panel settings, nearby devices, you could hit all types of stuff here. You can add your apps here. So take screenshot, I'm gonna add that. Extra dim. Also NFC is something I would like to add. Song search, sound notifications, secure folder, SOS if you feel Dolby Atmos, create a note, things like that. Always on display, it's gonna have that too. Battery protection, something I would always like to have on there. And then I'm gonna get out of here for that. Modes, so panel settings, let's go hit panel settings. You could do it together, so that way if you do prefer both the swipe down to have both the controls and the notifications, you can have it set up that way too. So it's pretty cool how they offer both. I'm just gonna do it that way just because I'm using it with one hand right now. But the controls on here look really good. Let's go into the software that it's running. So let's go all the way down to About Phone. And it says that it's on the software update right here, Android 15 7.0. So this is actually really cool, 7.0. And it's actually on the October 1st Play Store update. And as far as the security patch level, it says April 1st on this. So obviously there's going to be updates right out of the box. So we have our Google folder, which has all of the Google apps inside of there. And then we have our Microsoft folder with Copilot. You also have your Samsung folder with all the apps in there, even the Samsung TV. You also have your calculator, which has a nice animation to it. Let's go back, or not animation, icon to it. And then scrolling across, there's nothing there, but you do get your Google feed. But if I long press anywhere on the screen, we also have the option to go into settings, and we can customize the grid and the layout on here as well. So pretty good stuff. We also can customize the widgets. I really like how they made the widget icons look on this. The phone is flying through. Interested to see what the refresh rate is on right now, because right now the phone is flying. We also have advanced features. So if we go into intelligent features, this is also going to have circle to search, object eraser, AI select, read out loud. All those features are on board. And it says right here you can access them by clicking that icon. You have Bixby, you have Labs, multi-windows right there for all apps, one-handed mode, multi-window for split screen and pop-up. Let's go ahead and activate those. Side button is one of my favorites as well. So a lot of advanced features on this one. Galaxy avatar, so you can customize your avatar with, I like how they named it the avatar now versus the other name that they used to have for it, and everything like that. So pretty straightforward stuff right here. Let's go into the camera. I'm going to take a picture of my face. It says quick controls. So you have the option to use the 10 times zoom, which is pretty cool. Wow, that looks very clear. I'm going to take a shot of Roadblock. And then you also have your wide angle camera. So I'm going to take another shot of Roadblock along with the other figures on the desk. So let's flip it around to the selfie camera. And I'm going to also take a shot of my face. I'm actually wearing my shirt right here. I really like this shirt. I'll leave a link down below. Namaste M. And it has that word right after it, which I'm not going to say, but you could read that and it looks pretty cool. So you also have your intelligent features right here that you can customize with, and you would have to sign in to use those intelligent features, which is pretty cool. And then you have all your editing options right here, making it really customizable to play with like photos and stuff. And then you have your lasso and object eraser tools as well. So these are really good features for this phone. Good stuff so far. I'm really enjoying the look and feel of it. The camera layout I really like as well. Do I like it over the A34's layout? I kind of do. I mean, it looks more unified. It looks more solid, but they both feel really solid. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel solid. A little bit of fingerprints on the back right now, but it doesn't look too bad whatsoever. So most of the you have Gemini on here. You also have circle to search on here, which you can see holding the home button allows you to search what's on the screen. This is a really cool feature because it allows you to translate and also find out what you're looking at in a picture or an image on your phone or whatever your screen is showing. And so yeah, this is pretty much the unboxing, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick look at the A36, and I'm gonna put my sim in here and get acquainted and kind of used to this phone for a little bit, and then we'll do a follow-up video, so make sure you stay locked in for that. But yeah, if you did find this video helpful, definitely hit the like button to show your support and appreciation, and I'm gonna check you guys later. I'll get right back with you, but just type down in the comment section, I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people, and I'll hit you back. I'll check you guys later. Namaste.